All right, hello, and welcome to this very first playthrough of Strange Antiquities. Last time we did day 10, yep, and now we're going to do day 11, starting with this card that we just got. It's definitely something from this map, I can tell. This is probably the easiest thing to identify. Let's see if we can find that. There's a building with a hole in it. Although I bet the direction isn't necessarily lined up. That one kind of looks like it. It's not quite right, though. Where's there a building with a... Oh, there it is. There it is. Building with a hole in it. There's the second part of it. And there's the third part. So is it telling me I need to aim for the middle? Triangle. Nice. When I draw back the curtain, I am unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething mass of eyes, all shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I'm looking at, and when I do, I realize that it's looking right back at me. The object I'm looking for sits on a small shelf below, and the eyes watch as I snatch it out. I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. Good timing on the thunderclap. Okay, alright, well, let's move on. We still have some things unsolved down here. Still don't understand what that's about. You'll find it in the cupboard, hidden in the counter. So I can open this by pushing this anytime I want. That's not what I'm looking for. Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard, hidden in the counter. What if I hit hint when there's nothing happening? Okay. Cupboard hidden in the counter. So there's this. In the cupboard. Hidden in the counter. I mean, a cupboard is just a... I'm gonna pull up Google images of cupboards. I know what a cupboard is. It's just like a, you know, it's something like this, but maybe with more doors or something. But I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm just looking at cupboards, and they're just, yeah, they're just little mobile closets. You know, they're just little... If you look at like a small cupboard, Why would that be hard for you to do, Google? Okay. A small cupboard. Yeah, it's just like a drawer. So it would either pull out like a drawer, or it would open like this. Small cupboard hidden in the counter. So I'm looking at like here. Oh, there's something back there. What is that? Oh, it's the same exact pattern over here, so never mind. It's just the way the wood looks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Sun, moon. Makes a noise here. This one. Oh no. This one? That does something. What did it do? What did you do just now? It's moving something. It's moving something. Ah, shit. Okay. Is that turning the moon on this side? Yes. It is. I'm just listening because in my ears it sounds like it's coming from the right side of the room. It's coming from over here somewhere. That... Okay, understood. Thank you for your worthless hint. Get it out of my fucking face. Something here. I give up for now. Something going on. We think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment, but we put our heads together and wonder if there's another way. You're our last hope. Yeah, so that's that thing that you can breathe underwater, right? Didn't we see something about that? Diving equipment. There we go. Ask us. I knew it was something early. The sensation is said to be the most unusual since it requires not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they're back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Ah, that rings a bell. So our stuff is over here now. Oh, okay. So it's not that. The core is cold, but the ring is warm. The core is cold, but the ring is warm. So it's not this? The ring. Oh, wait a minute. This could be something we've already... No, because we haven't labeled it yet. So it's not something we've... It's got to be one of these. The ring. halo. Sometimes called the halo. It's something we're not. Could be this. It's the only thing I can see a difference, cold and warm. Shit. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. That took me too long. The item has a ring. Closer inspect reveals the ring is warm, whereas the rest of the item is cold. I just didn't notice the rig. Alright. Ascus. Okay. Rowena Hardwick. I'm close, but I need more power. I need St. Cedric's thunder, and quickly while the storm's raging. Alright. St. Cedric's thunder. St. Cedric's thunder is used to store the power of a single thunderclap. Alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries, and there are rumors that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. They are placed on the tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. So it's probably got some kind of metal on it, plus a gemstone. This doesn't have a gemstone. Iron. Is iron conductive? We're looking for something with a gemstone and something that's... Does it say gemstone or gemstones? Oh, that's the sign for thunder. Purple gemstone. What does purple mean? Containment. Symbol of thunder appears on the clasp. Amethyst gemstones, stones of containment can be used to prevent the charge waning. St. Cedric's thunder. What's up, Francesca? Can I call you Frenchie? I've been trying to get a hold of an Umbra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patience. It almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Eli told me himself that he keeps it locked behind an ethereal key. So that's bad news. Because I don't have that key, and I don't know what to do to get it. Cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They're slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black, and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ah, so you put stuff on there. You don't have to fuck with the dials at all. That's fantastic. No. We don't know what the fields are yet. So this is not good. This means that there's certain things I need to know that I'm supposed to know and have that I don't have or know. Oh, this is bad. I'm assuming behind ethereal key, that would mean this, right? I need to find an ethereal key. I should start by looking that up in my item book. And I should have thought to do that. Is this not the item book? Oh! An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes when activated by moving the object in a circular motion. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items and not generally known about outside of Thalmic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. Gemstones of the Night power the concealment charm. Enveloping night. Gemstones of the Night. So could be the onyx, black striated. Could be the pearlescent, the moonstone, or the onyx. But it's of the night, which is Noctic. So we're looking for black striated, I think. So we're looking for an object with black striated. Yeah, so gemstones plural. Pinkish, that's the other one I was looking at. What's the orange gemstone? Really? Gemstone of Light. So it's this. Whoa. Did I do that by doing this? Let's fucking go. Yeah, I had to use a little hint, so what? So then that item is gone? Good, I fucking hated that thing. Get more shit off of my screen. Love it. Oh no, it's still here. Okay. So this is the ethereal key. Oh, and it's been labeled as such. Okay. Just be patient, bitch. Talking to her like she's the one that's causing the lightning. Okay, so now well, so we have some rearranging that we need to do. I'll wait until the end of the day, but I've got more counter space now. So, let's figure out what this ombre is, and we'll go from there. They produce a Noctic field. So, we don't know what Noctic... So this one doesn't produce any kind of field at all. We have not seen that, so it could be that. That doesn't do anything, so it could be the little gremlin. And And there's nothing in this book about fields. No. Of the night. So wait a minute. Okay, move your ass. Does this actually tell me anything? I'm getting there. Noctic. Circle diamond. Big circle, little circle. Let's see if we can make it. Big circle, little circle. The big circle's inside the bigger circle, and the little circle is outside the diamond. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Okay, so we know what we can do now. We know oh, not induces, produces, probably. So that's what we want, is the swirl. That's the Noctic field. And that's what this did, right? So that's gotta be it. Let's just look at the other three anyway, so that's different. Oh shit, we've got two. Okay, so that also produces a Noctic field. Oh my fucking god. Really? So all three of these items produce a Noctic field? We're certain, right? That's definitely it. Okay, what else do we have to go on? Okay, well, one has the cat head of this guy. Holden Grimm, right? Holgar. One is Holgar. That doesn't sound right. Another one has a symbol on it. And I don't know what that means. This is something that, like... causes a mental fog, a withering of intellect. Okay, so what's that symbol? Paralysis. That's not necessarily what I would think of. Okay, and what's this? Come on, baby, be a slam dunk, right? This one's gonna be a slam dunk. Confusion? Is that what it was? Yep, that's gotta be it. Took us a while to get there, didn't it? The item has a symbol of confusion across its face, which matches its description of causing mental fog, produces an optic field when viewed in the thermic lens. Okay. We're gonna have to reorganize again soon, but I'm putting that off as long as I can. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Bonnie, you. I know you from somewhere. I don't remember why, but this shop was important somehow. Sorry, I know I'm not making much sense. I haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. Okay, bye. Peter Leland. They found some poor soul washed up on the lake shore, an older lady by the sounds of it. Drowned. But that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black, just like those others. I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. I'll take a bones guard. Do we know that lady? Did we give that lady something? We probably did. We're looking for a bones guard. A small item known as a bones guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, and so always drank from the same goblet and always placed a bones guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. The mark of the antidote, you say? Protection? Poison? Anti-poison? Is it like an upside-down poison? Antimony? It's got anti in it. It's probably upside-down poison, would be my guess. Placed in a drink. Aha! That's an upside-down poison sign, is it not? Yes, it is. Nailed that one. Nailed that one. Symbol resembles a symbol for poison rendered upside down and with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. I'm listening. Where the fuck did you get that? Where the fuck did you get that? Alright, whatever. It's going up here. What Bones Guard was. Bones Guard is going up here. Now, we are going to stop. But that's it for the... We're not going to start the next day on this video, but I am going to take 5 or 10 minutes probably and rearrange. So if that's not your thing, you can stop watching. What I want to do is I want to have all of my identified things off of the front page, and I want to have all my unidentified things, or at least some of them. Well, you know, honestly, the unidentified stuff here is working. What's the problem? What are we trying to solve for? We're running out of room over here. Oh, and we need to add all these things, too. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. How many of these... Can I fit all these pendants on this one pendant row? For now. And fit all these fuckers down here somewhere. Okay. I think having, having pendants separated from totems doesn't really make a ton of sense. Should I keep that? Let's keep it, just because I like the way it looks. But, yeah, we're running out of totem space. Before I go further, do I know what I'm doing? No, I don't. Control Z. I need more space than this for this stuff. This is not enough space for this stuff, so I'd like to have all of this space. So if I could... Or we just put these back where they were. I'm thinking. So the problem is not that we don't have enough space. We have plenty of space. The problem is that... Whoa. Oh, shit. I need to take a second. I'd like to be able to see all of these things. Let me start over mentally here. This is probably going to take a while. What time is it? I got time. I've got plenty of space because I've got all this space. Here's what we do. We take the amulets and we put the amulets over here. We're going to take the amulets and we're going to put all the amulets over here. We should have more than enough space for that. Then we're going to divide this up. We'll probably keep the we'll keep the totems over here, and we'll put the amulets over here. And then it doesn't make sense to put the totems, to put the amulets over there, because why is this so hard for my brain? It's because I'm getting fucking old, that's why. It's quite simple. I need the unidentified things on these shelves, and I need the identified things on these shelves. Now, here's the issue. The totems, there's too much over here already, and switching things around as I plan to do, take this music out of my ear for a second. Switching these things the way I plan to do doesn't fix that. I still have all the totems over here. So what I could do I still have room for some amulets. This is a smaller space. These are bigger spaces. These spaces are smaller. This one because the clock is here, and this one because there's all the shit at the bottom here. So these are smaller spaces, so that should work for unidentified items. The problem is that we've got totems in a large space, and it's still taking up too much room. So the best solution might be to stop dividing up the amulets and the totems, and just put A through M over here and N through Z, or whatever, you know. So let's do that. Let's there's not really a practical reason to have the totems and the amulets separated. It doesn't actually make any sense. It's just pretty. I like all the amulets sitting there together, swinging together whenever I move the screen. I like that. It makes me happy. But it's not practical. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this as easily as I can, but we're gonna that doesn't work for me. I need you out of that corner. Here we go. B. We can put the headphones back in now. I like the music in the rain. I just needed to use all my brain. Cussick or Cyrene. So Cussick is next. Then Cyrene. And then the dataless link. And then the diverging hook. And then the alpha stone. That's good for up there. And then the ethereal key. I have a lot more totems than I have amulets. That's the problem. And the amulets are generally smaller. Guys. Okay, hearing. Hearing charm. Hunter. Holgren. Holgen. Rather. Then. Horned. Then. Hunter. Oh, I hate that. So that's not gonna work. No, I don't. We're gonna have to move you out of the fucking way again. I hate this thing. It hardly ever is important, and it's huge and fucking in the way. Let's put it right here. There's nothing really there, right? Yeah. You know what? Oh no, I can't put it down there. I fucking wish. Oh, you know what though? That's an interesting idea. We could use this counter space for overflow. I haven't really... Let's just keep doing what we're doing, even though I think it looks ugly as fuck. Oh, no, 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 no. M. Okay. So let's spread these out a little bit so they're not so crowded at the top. So that's A through M. And then this is going to be O through Z. S. Oh shit. Silent breath. Ah, fuck me. And a spirit vessel. No. Sunball, time, V, veiled, balance, VA, Vestiger. And if we need more overflow, we can put them down here. Can we get rid of these stupid plants? Are they going to end up being important at some point? That would be fun. Okay. Now all we gotta do is take these. I like arranging them by height, but it shouldn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Not it shouldn't, it doesn't. There. Okay. That'll work. This is just me just nerding out now. I'm just completely... This has absolutely there's absolutely no point to this. Oh shit. No. Okay. Are we good? . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yeah, it'll work for now. Wow, that took forever. What time is it? Jesus Christ. Alright, this is gonna be my last... I'll do another one in a couple hours, I guess. The rider was lucky. He made it to Back Barrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened like his partner's eyes had been. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. Don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out on the next one. See you then.